Breaking news: AC unit in detention room has gadgets. Kanu alleges. Wow. So the room, okay, that where Kanu is detained by the DSS, they say the AC in that room has gadgets on it, meaning that they are monitoring Kanu's behavior, probably recording his, tracking his conversations and tracking his photos. Ha. So that means there's camera. Something is there to monitor him. That is bad. Now, wow. Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Monday alleged that concealed harmful devices were present within the air condition unit of the State Security Services detention facility. Kanu, speaking through its chief legal representatives, Ifeanyi Ejiofor in Owerri, made this revelation after a routine visit to him at the SSS detention facility in Abuja. He expressed his concern about these hidden devices as they were responsible for the development of his ear ailment during his time at the SSS detention. To address his ear ailment and other health issues, he urged for an investigation of the detention cell's condition to be initiated by filing a request with a magistrate court. According to the IPOB lawyer's statement, Ejiofor said the air conditioner unit in Nnamdi Kanu's cell is an espionage AC with gadgets hidden inside it. This is largely responsible for the ear problem he is presently experiencing, which is further worsened by the beating and severe torture he was subjected to in Kenya before his extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. Onyendo Nnamdi Kanu consequently directed that he would request for the inspection of his cell by a magistrate in line with the provisions of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015. That he, Onyendo Nnamdi Kanu, wishes to respectfully draw the attention of the Lord Justices of the Supreme Court to the provisions of Supreme Court Practice Direction 2013 Criminal Appeals, which is intended to eliminate unnecessary delay in the hearing of criminal appeals. It is even more so in the instant case where Nnamdi Kanu is now being detained in an unprecedented manner after he had been freed by the Court of Appeal. The Supreme Court is respectfully urged to stand on the provisions of its practice directions to fix a date for the expeditious hearing of the federal government's appeal against his freedom and liberty. It is indeed unfortunate that because of one man, Nigeria is destroying all the safeguards contained in her laws because of the selfish desire to detain Nnamdi Kanu illegally. Sadly, the government now determines who is guilty and no longer the courts. The sanctity of judiciary pronouncement has been destroyed because of the inordinate desire to punish one man. Indeed, there was a country, he said. He, among other things, said, why is the federal government of a country of over 200 million people afraid of one man's case? A federal government that has all the security apparatus at its disposal. A federal government which invaded Nnamdi Kanu's house in Afaroku, Ibeku, and killed over 28 innocent civilians. A federal government that criminally abducted Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and extraordinarily renditioned him to Nigeria. What exactly are they afraid of? Oh boy. That he, Onyendo Nnamdi Kanu, strongly believes that the federal government's appeal against the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which discharged him and prohibited his further trial and detention, will not be heard because the federal government intends to illegally detain him indefinitely. There is presently no charge pending before any court against Nnamdi Kanu, yet he is still being detained based on an unprecedented order of stay of execution. In total, disregard of constitutionally guaranteed right to personal liberty. Where is the world? Has it ever happened that the court discharged the person, ordered for his unconditional release, prohibited for his further detention and trial, yet that person is still being held in solitary confinement? That is actually very bad. That is very bad. Okay. So why will this judiciary charge federal government continue to detain Nnamdi Kanu? Because it don't obey rule of law. And I'm sure Tinubu has signed agreement with the APC and with the Fulanis to perpetually detain Nnamdi Kanu. That is their plan. And again, that is to perpetuate the hatred for the Igbos in this country. And they want the Igbos to still be one. It cannot be one Nigeria. They cannot respect one Nigeria that way. If the judiciary has taken its course and has declared Nnamdi Kanu freed, and I also added that there should be no further detention or trial in his life, why will federal government continue to detain him? What is it they know that we don't know? Why has the federal government refused to address the public about it? It's a government of impunity. And these are the people that want to go to Kenya to restore democratic rule. It's a foul play. Somebody say you are complaining of AC. What about those already dead through your orders, incitement, and innuendos? Go and sleep. That is not the issue. Please continue to enjoy the AC in quarantine. Can you imagine? Idiotic animal, you were there when he was giving the order, Avi. You were there when he was giving the order. That is the thing. What kind of order did he give in the southeast? You say you don't want them to rule Nigeria, you don't want them to occupy key position, and they're saying, okay, let us go. And you also don't want to let them go. So you just want to annihilate them, Abi. Okay, God is watching you. Okay, so someone's idiotic animal, you were there. Okay, when he was giving the order. You were not informed to continue. Can you imagine? As many that are involved in the predicament of the innocent freedom fighter should wait for the nemesis. Bet me, a generational curse, write it on your wall. You will remember I told you, forget pride. Now, wow. So, and there's somebody saying, talking trash. You Igbos are 360 degrees hypocrites. Can you imagine? That is Igbos. Eh? And the most annoying thing about you guys is that you don't have any medium of what? Any modicum of respect for others. Wow. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.